can look, yeah, right there. Yeah.
Will you guys play at our wedding next year?
We unfortunately can't do weddings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
Just
we
with
get
touring,
that request a lot.
Yeah, with touring and everything like that, and with Game Grumps for him and me having a child and things. It's too much time on the road for us. So thank you so much for
Will you
asking.
accept a heartfelt mazel tov?
I also have a present for you guys.
Oh, JP's gonna take it, and then we'll look at it. Ooh, those look involved.
Wow. That's
Whoa,
awesome.
it's-
That's great.
Is
Can I
that
see
Wonder
that
Woman,
picture?
Brian?
Wow.
Oh my God, amazing. Am I also Wonder Woman? Oh, I'm way badass.
Hold on. JP, can I see my breasts real quick? Hell yeah. Really nice.
That's good. Thank you. That's an honor. Yes, you young lady, hanging on her man.
Are you ever going to do an NSP symphonic version with real orchestra?
God.
And if you do, can I play it?
Yeah, I mean, like you're the first orchestra member that has volunteered, so only 63 slots to fill. That'd be amazing.
We'd love to, for sure. All right, it's my turn. Let's go far left, bald guy.
Oh,
Right there, yeah.
so you guys want
Wait for the mic, don't be an asshole.
All right. So you guys want to on tour for a short amount of time. So far, best and worst moment of said tour.
The best moment is just walking out, at the beginning of each show and hearing everybody freak out. It's just, there's nothing like that in the world to see you guys and then all the other less important fans that are going to be here. Go bananas when we come out on stage. That's been the best part, I think.
Yeah, agreed. Just the shows are so much fun to do, and it's like when you see us like with big doofy smiles on stage, like it's not faked. It feels great. I'd say the worst part is probably sleeping 2 feet from this guy.
I said it before and I'll say it again. You feel amazing in your sleep. It's like, he's a little softer than when he's awake. It's just, he's a sleep sweater also.
It's not true.
It is.
None of this is actually true.
It's just like kind of lubricates your arm.
You smell different when you're awake.
I'd say the worst part is also there's a rule, which is we cannot poop on the bus because the bus toilet can't process solid waste.
Is that right?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
You didn't know that? So if you got to take a dump and the bus is in motion, you got to pull over, and it's like a whole thing.
How is Aaron surviving
I
this?
know. He had a bad day yesterday.
I'm sure it did. Poor guy. The Stegosaurus, please. That's amazing. Is that for us? No. Holy shit, this is going right in my room.
That's it.
Is Aaron the Stegosaurus?
Nice work.
That is fabulous.
I love that.
Thank you. Might be me.
So anyway, first of all, thank you for retweeting my cosplay 2 years ago.
You're welcome. I remember.
But anyway, how does it feel to be such a big inspiration and a lifesaver to just basically your whole fan base?
Feels unreal, like just more than we could have ever dreamed of, And like my mom was saying this like the last time I visited her. She was like, "What were you doing in the?" Well, she had to ask, "What were you doing in the basement?" When I was like 14, because I was with a bass guitar just in the mirror, not playing, just practicing rock stances. And I think by the time I got to 28 or 29, after I'd been pursuing music for like 12 years at that point, I was pretty sure it would never happen, But I was like, I got to keep going anyway. And then the fact that it happened is unreal. So it's a real mixture of like gratitude and like wanting to barf because it's so cool.
We wrote a lot of NSP songs in that same basement.
Yeah, that was gross.
I remember Sex Training. Remember writing Sex Training in the laundry room?
I do. My dad came through, he was like, I need to get the tide.
Yeah.
I'm sure this is going to turn into something great. Yeah. So thank you.
Let's see, my turn. Let's go. This person like straight in front of me towards the back. Yeah, you.
Hi.
Hi.
Hey.
Out of all the songs that you guys have written, which one would you say is your favorite?
Gotta be 6969.
Yeah. Although I will say my favorite is you haven't heard it, but we're gonna play it tonight.
Brand new.
Yeah. Hot off the presses.
Can you tell everybody what it's called? do
You
you
know
say
what?
then?
You know, let's leave it in suspense.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Next question.
About that barely noticeable.
So subtle.
Is it
Oh,
for
thank
us?
you.
Does it say something?
Yeah. It says if we were gay, saved my life.
If we were gay, saved my life.
Yeah.
Oh, you're welcome.
So it's not a question, but
Wow.
thank you.
It's a little subtle for my taste. Thank you.
Was that it?
Was there a question?
Oh wow.
Oh,
Thank you.
thanks. That's fucking awesome.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, I made eye contact with too many people. How about you?
Wait for the mic. I can't believe I had to say
It's
that.
happening.
Hi, first of all. Do you guys ever encounter any creative differences when you're writing or picking songs to cover? And how do you
Yes.
overcome those?
How do we work through it? We have a lot of respect for each other. You
Yeah.
know, it may not seem that way from the way we talk, but
I
like,
don't know what he's talking about.
yeah, but like, I mean, we've been in a band with just the two of us for many years now, so like all the ideas that we could have possibly had, we already have gotten out, you know, and
Way to psych people up for that next album.
well, I mean, there's nothing like when I was in a band with 6 people, you know, it was a lot tougher because it was like, you know, you get your ideas out to a certain point, and then one of the many other people in the band are like, eh, and it's just like. But with this, it's like we know that the other's a good musician, and we care about each other a lot. So if one person is like, I don't know if this is right, I don't know if I'm feeling this, the other one has enough respect to be like, okay, it's probably not actually good then, you know? So that's kind of how
That's
it
really
goes.
what it comes down to. And we're not shy with each other about saying, oh, this isn't working or this is working, or complimenting each other when something really cool.
You're not shy about saying anything to me
Yeah.
at any time, and it's extremely
It's
cool.
because I respect you. So.
Yeah, that's what that is. That's what that is.
And the other thing, I mean, at least for, you know, I had a career for a long time as a scientist, and a big part of science is kind of radical honesty. Like, I don't agree with that. Like, here's the way I think it should work, and the whole thing moves forward because of honest. Can we shut them up?
Shut the hell up!
The whole thing moves forward because everybody is on the same page, and it's okay to be disagreed with, and that's something that has been important to us in our relationship. And if there's, I can't think of any times we've really had like super strong disagreements. I mean, we normally just if there's something someone feels really strongly about, the other person is just like whatever. Then the person who feels really strongly generally gets their way.
Yeah, and you're just such a big swinging dick, I don't want to deal with you.
Yeah, if he ever says no to me, it's never good.
All right, your choice.
Right. Wow. Let's go.
God, man.
You have 2 people pointing at you, Andrew holding something up.
It
So-
always feels like there's more like questions, like the more we answer. It's like pasta, you know? Like,
It's a vivid analogy.
yeah, it's true though. Sorry, go ahead.
Hi.
So first, I got you some rock fuck sunglasses there.
Oh, sweet.
I figured if Ninja Brian had them, it'd make him stand out too much, and so you
Yeah,
need to be a
I
Ninja.
get it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I will wear these.
Oh, thank you. It matches your microphone. Nice.
Can I see this? Nice.
So,
And my question was, I mean, you probably get asked this a lot as well, but I was wondering if, you know, being in music, if growing up, and even today, there's sort of that album that no matter what mood you're in, no matter what genre you're into at the time, you can like always go back to and love every minute of it. Like mine's Moody Blues, Legend of the Band. I think they're amazing.
Good choice.
And I just wanted to know what your go-tos were.
For me, it's whoa.
Jesus Christ. Who's doing it?
It's probably not. It's definitely not the most popular album, but I love Ben Folds 5, the authorized biography of Reinhold Messner.
Yeah.
That album never gets old to me. Like the whole thing.
Yeah, there's a lot for me. Anything by Rush, definitely. But like, there's an album by a band called 07 called Simple Things that is just so chill and so good. Hold on, first of all, I get to do like, I'm glad you asked that question. Prime opportunity. So that's a great one for me. And also, since you're a Moody Blues fan, I can tell you that we covered Your Wildest Dreams for the next cover album. So yeah, that was like my first favorite song when I was like 5 years old, 6 years old. So yeah.
We just got a mix of that
No
today.
problem. Yeah, and the mix wasn't good, so we'll keep working on it until it's tasty.
All right, Danny's choice.
Oh shiz. Don't yell stuff out. Lon, young lady first.
Hey,
We'll
okay,
get to you.
so as a singer myself, what do you do to like make sure your voice doesn't die, especially on tour?
I'll take this question.
All kinds of shit.
I give him throat massages most afternoons.
Not
I also
true.
force feed him hot tea and lemon.
None of that's true. I see a vocal doctor, I see a vocal teacher, I see a speech pathologist, like all kinds of shit, but like warm up all day with like the right vocal exercises. Find a voice teacher who you trust, very important. Diet is very important, because I have really bad acid reflux. So yeah, a lot of singers get it, because you're basically just like all the time. So avoid chocolate, avoid tea, avoid coffee, because all that stuff swells up your vocal cords. And like, I woke up with a sore throat every day for 5 months, and I was like, why is this happening? And my doctor was like, do you like chocolate and tea? And I was like, yes, I live off of those. And another thing, this is actually a big thing that just changed everything for me.
Switching a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah, switching to alkaline water, like, yeah, go figure. I thought that was like some pseudoscience bullshit. It like neutralizes the Pepsol, I think it's called, but the enzyme in your acid reflux, which fucks you up. So if you drink that instead of regular water, which has like high acidity, you'll feel much better. No problem. Yeah.
All right. All the way in the back. Are you wearing? No, it's just a red shirt. I thought it was a necktie. But yeah, you.
You know what? Just yell it out, man. I feel like you've got a good voice. Oh, okay, cool. Yell out your question, dog.
Seeing you guys doing music videos like on YouTube over years, it's interesting to see how you work with relatively little in the beginning and how you got to where you are now. Any experiences stand out, that you want to speak about?
Well, the biggest thing is that, I mean, that's been a big journey for us, is going from the two of us and a director slash editor slash, post-production person, where we were doing everything, coming up with shot lists and getting all the props and all that stuff. And now we actually work with a production team who can handle all that stuff for us. So we still write the treatment for the video and then kind of hand it off and say, okay guys, can you try to figure this out for our budget? So that's been the biggest thing, and the experience that honestly stands out the most, talking about the contrast from the beginning to the end, is the ability to just kind of show up to set like the day of and not have to worry about getting all the props and making sure everything's ready, and having people that we work with that can help us out with that.
Yeah, I think it's really important. Anytime you're an artist and you're trying something new, like getting started, and you don't have a big budget, and you don't have a lot at your disposal, I think it's really important to learn how to turn negatives into positives.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have any money to do for stunt people, so we were like, let's lean into it and make the stupidest looking dummy and just throw that against everything.
Yeah.
So like, at the beginning we were trying to figure out how to turn like our lack of a budget into something that would make it funnier. And now we can just like write an idea and say like, make this good to people who actually know what they're doing. So I think that's important to keep in mind. Just figure out how to make stuff that's working against you work for you.
Yeah.
No problem. Yes.
Hi. So I really respect you guys, and these questions have been very serious, but let's be honest, you guys do sing songs about dicks. So if you could bone any celebrity, who would you bone and why? And also, would you go on a date with my friend Shannon. I'll be here tonight.
Is she a celebrity?
Are you asking both of us?
Yes.
Yeah, we can do that.
Yeah.
That's a hard question.
Yeah, it always changes. You know who I did have a big crush on? Do you know Lizzie Kaplan? She was the girl in Cloverfield. She explodes in that movie. Sorry for the spoiler. But she was in Masters of Sex and Party Down, and like she's just really awesome. I think she's super cute. And I met her, and she's like 3'9", and I was like,
Oh, is she really?
But yeah, I guess that would be my choice. But it's always changing.
I already gave you my answer.
Okay.
Oh, is it mine? Yeah. No, thank you, but let's see. Yes, this gentleman excitedly waving a piece of paper. You, yeah.
I like this guy. Wait, is it who's on your shirt in coffins?
Oh, I'm glad you asked, actually. This is an original piece of mine that I'm selling merchandise at shit when I do my Comic Cons and all that stuff like that.
Sweet.
I'm so shocked hearing my own voice. I'm sorry, I made this fast.
It's weird, right? I know.
I just want to say, you guys are inspiration. That's the most part. I don't really have a question. I just want to say that you guys are helping me feel like I can reach my goals. And I totally dig that. And I appreciate it, and I thank you for it.
I mean, dude,
And-
like you guys, especially the hardcore fans, like you're the reason we're here, you know. So like, it's you. Like we wouldn't be anywhere without you.
You make our dreams come true.
Yeah. So it's a symbiotic. Yeah.
After that one, can we all hug later, guys? Come on. Outside of that, I thought you have facilitated if I could get these guys get this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
JP will give us everything.
There's stickers in there. I printed up my trio of my gorgeous ghoulies, basically.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Yeah.
Way to go.
And I got a blank cover I was hoping that you and Aaron would totally enjoy. And I got little images of the three of you I put together. I posted on the D Club. D Club members, what's up? But yes.
Oh my God.
Yes. But again, and
They walk among us.
Brian, I love your science stuff. When are you getting your own show, man? I want to see more of that. I was so wanting you to be there for No Man's Sky.
Well, thank you. We've been talking, I don't know if it's actually going to happen, but talking about doing, now that the middle slot on the Grumps channel is kind of just trying out new shit, talking about maybe doing a science thing. That we actually were just talking about this the other day. I was going to say one thing is I'm not sure anybody would like it, but you've clearly proven that wrong. And the other thing is that those things, like if I did that, I would want to do it so well that it would take up so much time to do, and it would, you know, it's just a big undertaking. Like watching people like the new Bill Nye show and all this stuff, like there's a whole fucking team of writers and stuff
You're
like
way more
that.
charismatic
So,
than that guy, just saying.
oh shit. And you're not wrong, of course. But, yeah, so maybe we'll try something out for that middle slot in Grumps, and I have a couple other ideas too. But it's something I think about all the time and just haven't had the time to really dive into yet. Thanks.
Thank you both, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, man. Yes. Oh shit.
Oh wow.
Damn. Oh, it's okay. We'll do a little
You
cluster.
can go
a little
next.
question cluster. I didn't even see you, dude, behind that guy's hair. You were just like, hey. I do have a question.
Sorry. One of my favorite Grump episodes is the one when you're going off on like rejected song titles. Do you have any like recent ones that you were rejected?
You know,
Some real recent ones?
yeah, because we haven't, like, we've been working with a producer lately, so our process of songwriting has changed.
Yeah.
So like usually we come up with the music and the song in the studio at that moment. It's not like we used to do where we'd sit down with a notebook and I'd write cookies and he'd write unicorn wizard and like. So I don't know if there are any recent ones, but I promise you, if there are, they sucked so bad that we can't remember them.
Yeah, everything I can think of is like a year or more old. A lot of the recent stuff, like, is we've just been like, yeah, let's try that.
Yeah, there was one like named like, what was it, like Karate Deer, and I was like,
Oh yeah, Karate Deer.
Karate Dolphin. It was
Right.
Karate Dolphin, and for some reason I fought fucking hard for that.
I really wanted
And
that.
it was just like, nope.
That was a no-go.
Yeah, but someday if you see Karate Dolphin, you know that Brian truly caved in.
Yeah. All right, so who's the you? Yeah, let's go with you since Danny so rudely rejected you.
Hey.
Hey.
So I love you guys, and I
Thanks.
hope you're having a great time in Charlotte.
We are.
And my question is there a name for the YouTube Red Show yet?
There is. It's called Good Game, and it's about esports. And I'm so excited about that shit because we saw the first 2 episodes. They've like already edited them, and it's good. It's like we don't have to lie to people because it's in our contracts to do promo for the show, and you can do you remember when Batman vs Superman came out and Ben Affleck had to go around and he just had like the saddest look on his face? We didn't want that, so I'm just so happy it's good. And thanks for anyone who listen, I know like money's tight and like another $10 for another thing sucks. But thank you to anyone who gets YouTube Red just for that show. We really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you.
All right. Let's go unicorn right here.
Aw. I didn't even
Thank
see
you.
you, little unicorn.
How does Ninja Audrey feel when you're gone?
She dies a little inside. It's the cutest.
Well, I missed her 3rd birthday yesterday. But luckily, I can tell she didn't know because when I called her, I FaceTimed her to as I do several times a day actually when I'm on the road. I said, "Happy birthday, Audrey," and she said, "Happy birthday, Daddy." So I don't think she really gets it. But no, she does fine with Rachel, and Rachel's mom is in town right now, so they're kind of taking care of Audrey together. But when I get back, she's very, very excited for a couple days, and then she goes back to not giving a fuck.
Cool. Yes. Enthusiastic girl with the Dr. Pepper shirt. It's a lot to like.
Hi. I'm sorry, this is like my first actual concert, and I get to see
Whoa,
you guys,
really?
so I'm like really excited. Why am I crying?
Don't make me
You have a song.
Okay, I'm actually an EMT in South Carolina, so I want to know if you guys have ever had any near-death experiences.
Nope, not me.
I'm glad you asked. I got really, really sick one time, and they thought I might have stomach cancer, but then they were like, "Nope." I was like, "Cool. Thanks for bringing it up." That's the closest, I think. I was in a car accident once. This is fun. This is fun stuff. But yeah, no, we're good. Yay! No, we're all
Round of
okay.
applause for everybody who's been in a car accident.
Thanks. Way to be an EMT though, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks for saving people.
All right, let's move it along.
Rapid fire.
Oh, is it
we're
rapid fire time?
Okay, so here's what we do, guys. We're gonna go to as many of you as possible. No mics or anything like that. We point at you, shout out your question. We'll answer it as quick as we can.
Everybody yell out your questions at once right now.
Blonde person in the back, scream it out.
Okay, thank you for that question. Thank you. You, sir.
What was the easiest song for y'all to write?
Probably cookies.
Oh yeah, cookies. Definitely cookies.
Right there.
This concert would be nude? Yeah, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you about that, Brian.
It's cool, as long as I have my mask on.
Yeah, it's gonna happen. You, sir.
For sure. We
God.
notes all the time.
Oh yeah, the road trip alone had like 40 rejected cities.
Well, one of them was I had Sexico in Mexico.
Oh yeah. Hard to believe we rejected that.
Right there. Favorite song, what?
Take on Me. She thinks we wrote Take on Me.
Although, actually, you know what she really likes now is Cool Patrol.
No kidding. Oh, that's awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Yes. Cool. Thank you. Okay. Hardest part of being on tour? Brian.
Me. I'm my own worst enemy. All right, right there. I really like, it's like prosciutto and a little mozzarella and tomato with some basil on top of it, like on a nice crusty roll.
Turkey on rye with lettuce and mayo, baby. Thank you for asking.
yeah, you. Yeah, I would do that to all of them.
Yeah.
If you could have any band cover a song of yours, what band and what song?
Oh wow, that's a great question.
Awesome question.
Let's see. I'd love to hear Yes cover 6969.
Oh my god, that would be amazing. That would be amazing. I would like to hear Parliament Funkadelic cover,
It hasn't come out yet. Smooth Talking, right?
oh god, yes.
You guys haven't heard
That's
that
another
yet.
new one. We've been writing songs.
Yeah. All right. Double fingers. Yeah. Boom.
Who's your favorite member of the Sex Party?
Dang, I can't lie.
Giant poster.
Hey, we have a gift.
Hooray! JP will take it. Do you have a question?
Do you have a question?
I love you.
Will you accept my gift?
Great question. Yeah, pass them up. Thing in the back, blue thing right there.
Yeah. Presents.
But I need one.
Thank you.
Sign one. Keep one. Yeah.
Yeah. We can't sign stuff.
Can't
sorry
do it.
right
It would be
now.
a dick move to everyone else.
Yeah.
But thank you, sir. Oh,
Yeah. Well then, thank you very
we'll
much.
keep the shit out of it. You. Yes. Just start.
Yeah.
Take action. A lot of people think you have to be motivated and then take the action. Do the action first, and then you become motivated, and it keeps going.
And I would say do it and edit later. Right? Just fucking go for it,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
come back and reevaluate.
Don't
later.
stop. Just
But,
go.
yeah.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
Stop. Thanks, man. Little gift bag.
Okay. I've been waiting all my life to ask you this question.
Oh, shit.
How are you doing?
How are you doing?
You know, I thought I heard this about the South, and I guess it's true. Why? Come on.
Shalom, shalom, my sweet little Charlotte Angel.
Right there.
Oh shit. How did we start working with them? They Googled their own name, and because both of our band names had party in it, they found us and they reached out. That's actually how it happened. Yes, ma'am.
The music.
The music.
Yeah.
Music, yeah.
Because there are a lot of people out there that are super funny and their music sucks. Like comedic musicians. Don't want to mention any names, Tenacious D. But no, their music is amazing.
Disagree.
They were like Tenacious D and Flight of the Conchords and Weird Al and what other examples? Steel Panther.
Yes.
Like
They're
these are
just
bands that
amazing
we
musicians.
love their music and we always wanted to be good music first. It's also funny.
Pretty much exactly who you just mentioned. Yeah, totally. Steel Panther's amazing. Those are our guys.
And right there.
Hey. He's the best.
Yeah, he rules.
Well, tell him you said hi. Thanks, man.
We will.
Thank you. You too. Shit, man. Fuck Aaron, you're talking about us right now.
Thank you.
Dude, fuck. Yeah!
That's awesome.
Thank you, man.
Please take care of yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Right there.
Why isn't it? It is.
Yes. By the way, I'll just say this real quick. He is also Audrey's favorite member of Temporary Mix Party, and she calls him Kitty. She calls the whole band Kitty and the Robots. Which is the best.
Sure. You, double hands.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's going to be a lot of Manticore. Actually, this concert is just Manticore 20 times.
With the pre-recorded version. And then we play it live once and leave the stage.
And I am nude during the performance.
Yeah.
Boom. Wow.
Oh, by the way, we just came up with, I don't know if we said it, I don't know if the episode came out, but we came up with the greatest name for a hermit crab on Game Grumps, Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh.
So yeah, feel free to take that into your life.
All the way in the back, holding the thing up right there.
Fuck yeah.
Just looks like a thing from here, sorry.
I know you guys have some really different college experience, so any advice to someone who's an undergrad getting a creative writing degree?
Just keep working and don't stop at it. I mean, the other thing I'd say is that college is, for many people, just the beginning, right? So, you know, you might be writing stuff that you're not happy with, or you might be stuff you're really happy with. Either way, 10 years from now, you're going to look back on it and be like, whew, that was rough.
I would say just enjoy the experience, because like no matter if you're having fun or not, like once you leave college, life will never be quite that again. So just enjoy it. Enjoy it for what it is.
Okay.
Oh, shit. Wait, did we call? Oh,
You go.
Okay, go, please.
I have a Jufro. How do you manage your Jufro?
I just let it happen. I let God take care of it.
There was someone else I was pointing at. Yeah, right there. Hell yes, we do. I make it a point. So when we were in Nashville a couple days ago, I was like, I have to eat some fucking hot chicken here, or I'm gonna die. And it was the best. Here, what do we do here? We're getting, since we're in North Carolina, we decided to get sushi.
Some traditional North Carolina.
We've already had barbecue like 4 times, and we've only had 4 meals where we could conceivably do that.
Yeah, I have a sensitive Jew stomach, so I eat light. Yes.
Oh,
yeah,
we might.
I'm waiting for Brian to ruin my life in another way, but yeah, absolutely, it's gonna happen.
Right there. Boop. Yep. Hand up. No, I'm pointing at you. You looked around. Yeah, you.
Oh, thanks, man. I love that band that Brian's not in.
For a second, I thought this guy said Scott Hill, who's a guy I went to college with. It's fucking awesome. And I was like, that guy wasn't actually that cool.
Getting rights to do the songs is easy. Getting rights to make videos for them is hard. So we want, I mean, there's a bunch of stuff on this. We would have loved to do videos for like Africa and More Than a Feeling, but like, couldn't get the rights. But the songs, oh, they're tasty. So there's that.
2 more. 2 more. Okay.
Right.
Okay, you're a huge inspiration to me. You've helped me through a lot of hard times. Okay, and also, what was your first impression of Aaron when you first met him?
I thought he was gross. When Aaron and I first met, we were like both excited because we were mutual fans of each other, but we had never met in person, so we both fangirled over each other for a while, and we ate sushi. It's pretty magical.
I met him in a food court in LA, and I was